Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Says G. And that was even planned. I meant to say, welcome to G's Universal Shit Show. Where are we at, G? Episode 1818. No, 1919. Once again, episode 1919. We gotta explain the crime scene. Whatever that means, that's what I heard. In a way, today's reading are both good and bad, only because of the energies I'm picking up on. Trust. Gracias. I have already blessed. Well, not blessed, but I have shuffled the cards. Now I'm blessing. Just clear the energies, G. Refresh. Make this reading accurate, at least as far as what I'm picking up on. And not only is this an energy of what I've been dealing with, it's an energy of, it's on a more worldwide spectrum. Let's just say that. Obviously, if you can see the fuck shit that's going on in the universe, in the world, I mean, universally, yes, there are other crises. Yes, I said crises going on in G's universal shit show. We are not the only ones. There are other planets that are peaceful, and then there are other planets that are like ours. Completely ghetto, let's just say that. And G is tired of the fuck shit. Once again, redundant. Because obviously we haven't learned our lesson. Why are we here? Because obviously you keep going in a continuous cycle of, why am I like this? Basically, that's what I heard. Come through, G. Come through spirit guides, come through angels, come through archangels, come through ancestors. My spiritual team, basically. Starseed mission. Save the divine children. One pedo at a time, one fuckboy at a time, and one fuck girl at a time. Because we're tired of y'all. And by we, I mean us light workers. You know, as far as you karmics and you low vibrational beings get aggressive, so can we. G code. We're done with the fuck shit. Y'all had enough of your time to do your demonic bullshit. Cast spells. Low vibrational shit. Use black magic to glamour people to like you. That is so pathetic. Say it with me, kids. Pathetic. Remember, kids. Earth is a school, and class is always in session. Says G. As I took a hit of my herbal medicine, by the way. This ain't no crack pipe. One of God's greatest creations. Marijuana. Get it right, bitches. This ain't no crack pipe, okay? Or no meth pipe. Like you dumb fucks. So where are we going with this reading, G? Because This is my time. And the fuck shit is cutting into my time. You know what that means. Okay. Like I said, excuse me, I've already refreshed and shuffled the cards. What is the message today, Gene? Wow, that was quick. Hierophant. Six of Swords. Truths are being revealed. Moving to calmer waters. Temperance energy. Patience is a virtue. Recognize. Page of Cups. Be aware of false offerings. According to her cup. Why she got a fish in there? No reason the fish should be in the cup. Looking, but not paying attention. So make sure, especially during Mercury retrograde season, make sure before you adhere to any contracts that you are definite in any situation. 10 toes down is what I heard before you take that leap of faith, and make sure it is a leap of faith because of God, not because of desperation. Work hard, play harder. That's what I heard. New beginnings. Keep your patience. Control your temperature. Temperature? What the heck? Control your temper. Gee, no. Fire signs. Knight of Wands. Truths are being revealed. Slowly but surely. Hot on the trails of truth and justice. In the name of truth and justice. Ancestors' payback. See, the reason I'm doing this reading is because and this confirms everything that I'm feeling. The energies I've been picking up have been globally very exciting. Maybe not for y'all, at least not for you karmics, but for those who have been suffering long enough, meaning the last who always dealt with the first. Yeah, the first shall be last. And those who have been destiny swappers and people who have stolen people's energy knowingly are going through some karma. I have other nitty-gritty words I can use for the word karma. But you're going through some shit, let's just say that. And I can feel it. Because you're so desperate. Just like you are desperate to seek clout, validation, fame. You wanted some love. Only you sought after it in a manner that was not of a divine purpose. Yet you claim to be divine. Male or female, gender is not an issue at this point. It's the energies. And right now, the energies I'm picking up on are a lot of very insecure adult children. Poor thing. loved enough, and I get it. I was there once upon a time. I came from a family that did not show love in a way that was normal, whatever normal means. Meaning, could you hug an uncle without feeling weird because he gave you that weird feeling of touching you in places that he shouldn't by accident? Tell me, can you ever feel comfortable around an auntie who spoke to you in a manner that suggested something sexual? Family members. Incest is a sin. And those who covet their own kin. When I say that, may God have mercy on your soul. May God have mercy on your soul. Pedos don't matter. Pedos don't matter. Neither do rapists. Where are we going with this, G? Because it just got real. And just got deep. The Hierophant. 6 of Swords. Temperance. Earth Angel energy. Page of Cups. And Knight of Wands. Like I said, tables are turning. The first shall be last. Alright, G, one more card. And then we'll go on to the next deck. Just to clarify. Thank you. Thank you, G. Oh, 2 cards. Okay. We're going with the 2, or do you just want me to do the... We're going with the 2. 10 of Cups. And living your truth. Ask and you shall receive. As long as you abide by the rules. This is G's reward. Thing is, are you willing to make the sacrifice? That's what G'd asks. G'd. I swear to God, I'm not being... That's what G asks. Are you willing to make the sacrifice? Because he has made enough sacrifices for you. Everything that you asked for, everything that you were granted was given to you. But were you grateful? He asks. Were you thankful? And if so, in turn, what did you do to give back for those blessings? Damn, Jay, that's deep. Exactly. Tit for tat. It's better to give than to receive, my brothers and sisters. Stop. Okay, and the other card that came out was Knight of Cups. Definitely wish fulfillment, but at a slow pace. And trust, when you work hard, you shall play hard. Remember, kids, Earth is a school. In class, it's always session. Know what I'm saying? So yes, once you do the hard work, the offerings will come. God's blessings, mind you. And at the bottom of the deck, G says, Knight of Pentacles. Knight meaning you're on your way, homie. Stop. It just sounds funny to me when G talks that way, you know. It's just, yeah, because G is a homie. Talk to him like you would talk to your homie. G knows you. But do you know yourself? That's a question. So with ending this deck of cards, we'll be closing out with the Knight of Pentacles. new beginnings, new abundance, clean slate, clean fate. Clean slate, new fate. Let's just say that, because you are the author of your story. Just make sure others don't have their input. You are the master of your destiny. Fuck what others think, you know what I'm saying? And those who do hate, let's just say, they don't know how to procreate, nor meditate, nor elevate. They just know how to hate. Know what I'm saying? Stop. Anyway, because I'm a rap god. Lord have mercy, we are not doing this. Okay. So, next deck. Nature Spirit. Nature Spirit. And those who can read backwards, kudos to you, because I can. Let's just say that. Bottom of the deck. Allah, Ego Medicine. That's funny, because when I was shuffling this deck, this card was the one that popped out. Now, mind you, when I was shuffling, I did not look at the bottom of the deck before I lied it down. Before I lay it down. Just so corny, G. Anyway, okay. Anyway, so animal energy and spirit guide. Ooh. Sorry. Animal spirit guide. Spirit animal oracle. Eagle. Confirmation. Anyway. So how many cards are we pulling with this? 3? Okay, I heard 3. That was quick. Dream traveler. Astral projection. That's what I get from this one every time. Sorry. Burps. Confirmations. On the right path. Follow your dreams. Regardless of what anybody else says. No matter how ridiculous it sounds, how... What's that word? I can't recognize it. Achieve, guys. Whatever you want to achieve. Do your best, be your best. Be the best at it. No matter what it is. That's what I heard, if that makes sense. What? What? Follow your dreams. Pay attention to your dreams. Okay, sorry, Jane. Pay attention to your dreams. And if it helps, let's say you can't remember, most of it. Keep beside you a dream journal, a notebook, something. Write down what you can remember. And hopefully that'll help you along your path. Also, another thing, and this is a side note, your whole name. So, from the letters A through Z symbolize something. So, take the letter A, for example. That will equal the number 1, if that makes sense. A will be the number 1 in numerology. So, according to what I heard. Anyway, so A to Z, how many letters is that? 26, right? So, 1 through 26. You don't have to believe me, but by all means, it worked for me. So, from A to Z, 1 through 26, write your first name, middle name, and last name. If you don't have a middle name, it's okay. Don't trip. Don't trip, chocolate chip. Take the letters of your name. So, for example, my name, Tara. T. But equal the letter... Oh, okay, so Tara. I'm going to do this these weeks. I'm not going to go through this. For example, if my name was Amber. Ew, why did I use that name? Bro, anyway. Such a fucking basic stripper name. Sorry, not sorry. Okay, so for example, let's just say my name begins with the letter A, meaning I would start with that A equaling 1, okay? And I did say Amber, so let's say M. So M would be the number equivalent to the number it would have to from 1 through 26. Let's just say that. If that makes sense. Where are we? You make me sound stupid because we are not prepared for this, and I said I hate doing readings without writing shit down because it sounds just so unprofessional, but I'm still getting used to this, especially this face-to-face, and by all means, please bear with me. Just don't bear anything to me. What? So Dream Traveler. Okay, so on a more serious note, what I also heard was there are people who are infiltrating other streams. Sleep paralysis is one way they can infiltrate one stream. Like, if you can't move during your sleep, an energy vampire is around you, is what I heard. Which makes sense, because I've had those where I couldn't move in my sleep, but yet my eyes were moving, my body couldn't. Makes sense. Pay attention to your dreams, and the dreams that you do have, make sure you write them down, no matter how ridiculous it sounds, because in the long run it will make sense. Trust. Years down the line, no matter months, weeks, don't matter, it will make sense. Besides, it's like keeping a time capsule of your life, if that makes sense. You know, a journal, a history of your life. Another reason. Besides, writing is therapeutic, because the pen is mightier than the sword, if you know what I'm saying. Alright, 2 more cards, G. Traveler, we got Dream Traveler. Okay. Mother Gaia energy. Grandmother Earth. Mother Gaia is purging. If you can't tell, she's sick and tired of being sick and tired, is what I heard. So get your shit together. The only way we can improve Earth is if we improve ourselves. Because to heal within is to heal universally. That makes sense. Because actions do speak louder than words. Just saying. One more card, G. I keep saying one and you bring out 2 more. Okay, we're doing 2 more. Look what I see, right? Right. Shapeshifter. Oh, 3. My bad. Talking shit. Shapeshifter. Beware of those in your energy and beware of your surroundings. Because all is not what it seems to be, is what I heard. Prayer feather. If you see signs of feathers everywhere, it's a sign that your ancestors are around you, your spirit guides, your angelic team. They are showing you signs of hope. Question is, do you have the faith? And can you trust God and what He's about to give to you? As much as a lot of people preach about Jesus and His sufferings, do you not put the 2 pieces together that maybe the sufferings we are going through are the same as Jesus Christ? Because He did die for our sins, and yet we're still sinning. Make it make sense. The world cannot be held on one's shoulders. Accountability matters. If you want change, you gotta change yourself, is what I heard. Prayer feather. Prayer warriors. Prayers do matter, and God hears you. But are you listening to what He is saying? Owl medicine. What are owls known for? Being very keen as far as eye perception in the dark. meaning third eye. The pineal gland. A calcified pineal gland is a closed mindset. When you're a glitch in the matrix and you awaken to the sheep that are following the leader instead of trying to be a leader, regardless of clout and fame. Real recognizes real. And the 144,000 don't have time for the fuck shit. What's been going on in Pisces? In the age of Pisces is what I heard. All that shit, the age of believing, is now out the door. The age of Aquarius is the age of knowing. So when I say know thyself, I mean know thyself. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so with that said, the bottom of the deck, spirit of air, air signs. What is that? Libra, what? Libra, Gemini, and is it Aquarius? Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. I believe so. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Whatever. That's what I heard. Spirit of air also means divine. Omnipotent energy. Omniscience. God is everywhere. God is always watching. Integrity matters. Are we going to pull from any more decks, or are we done with the reading, G? And what is the closeout message, if I may ask? Okay. So we're finishing out with the hidden realms. I may be wrong, but okay. So we're pulling one card from here and 3 cards from my my own deck, okay? So 1 card from here, G. It's already been blessed. Okay. We're doing 2. Ask for help. Trust. If you don't know which direction to take, meditate. Ask God. If you listen, He will guide you. Pay attention. Angels are celestial beings who protect everyone, and the fairies say now is the time for you to ask for angelic assistance. Exactly. And the other card that came out, look in a book. If you don't know, research. Really, research everything. Always ask questions. Question everything. Don't act like a know-it-all, because nobody knows it all. Really. There are a lot of conversations to be had on many subjects. Very open-minded conversations that can go on without who's right and wrong. Rather, the possibilities of things, let's say that. It doesn't matter who's right or wrong. It's a matter of what is right and who is right and what is right. Did I just say that? Anyway. So those are 2 cards. Now, we're going to shift over to my own personal deck, which I have already shuffled as well, but I'm looking for the page. Oracle cards, meditation moon cycles, my own deck. And yes, it's backwards, but those who can read backwards, kudos to you as well. Okay, so on the deck, the initials IOL. If that resonates, it resonates. But every time I see this, though, I'm not gonna lie, it says I see I love you. Only the O throws it off, but you say it, I love. I can't stand you. Sometimes I heard something else, but I'm not gonna say it. Anyway. How many came from here? G3? Okay. And so to close out the reading. We're gonna pull 3 cards from here. And we're gonna do a sort of Tarot's advice of the day. Oh, we're not taking those. Okay. I know. It's too much energies. We need 3 G, please. Nope, too much energies. Nope, once again, IOL comes out. I love you too, homie. I love you too, bestie. What was I saying? I love you. Love is in the air. Regardless if it's in a relationship, friendship, partnership, workship, whatever kind of ship, you know. Positivity. Love is in the air. Let's make it so, because there's too much hate anyway. Right. 2 more cards, G, please. 2. Appreciate you. Major breakthrough. Once you have that epiphany of self-love, and loving self is the key to authenticity, it's a major breakthrough, because it gets to a point where freedom, not freedom, it's liberating to be in that self-loving energy of not giving a fuck what other people think of you. The only thing, or the only one you should be worried about who thinks of you is G himself. Trust. All good things don't always come to an end.